it's Mary Stein. I am the Senior Content Manager for Host Agency Reviews, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to share this new resource that we have on the site. It's a travel itinerary template, and we've made some major updates to it. So I'm going to take a few minutes to talk you through on how to download this template and brand it to your agency. And this template we created with travel advisors in mind, but you can also use it for personal use or friends and family too. And the reason why I decided to throw another itinerary template into the ring is because I wanted to create one that could really highlight the expertise, professionalism, and knowledge of a travel advisor. And I was finding that there weren't a lot of free templates out there that achieved that. And I also wanted it to be really easy to use because travel advisors are busy. So let me talk you through it. Let's just get started. So there's going to be two things that you need before you even download our template and brand it to your agency. The first thing is you're going to need to sign up for a free Canva account if you don't have one already. And I've tested this out on a free version, and it's easy. And you don't need any of the bells and whistles. You don't need anything fancy. The other thing I recommend that you have at the ready before you start customizing your template to your agency is just kind of a cache of images that are beautiful, that make you excited about travel. That's really going to translate to your client. You can get those images from your own personal library of trips and vacations. You can get them from other stock sites, or you can go to tourism boards and get beautiful images of different destinations. What I'm going to do actually is link to an article that we have. It's something about what's it called? Good question. It's free images for your website, how to access them and where to get them. So I'm going to link that here. That's a great tool to use for this project as well. If you're able to, I recommend creating images that are as personal as possible, because that's going to feel more custom for your clients and it's going to get them really excited about the trip. Again, if you're excited about the images that you're putting in the template, your client's going to be excited about taking the trip. So here's how you get started. You're going to fill out the form. I'll send a link to that. And then our template is going to go directly to your email. And when you click on the button, oh no, it didn't go here. This is not what you're going to see. You're going to see this. Okay, this is what you're going to see when you click on the button. A preview of the template here. I'm just going to move my face out of the way a little bit. And all you need to do is say, use template for new design. And this is where you're going to start making it your very own. Okay, let me make this a little bit bigger here. So here's what you're working with. And just to give you kind of a rundown on what's here, actually, let me go to the tiles. We have the cover page, which is your trip at a glance. This can be really good to use for a trip proposal if you want to give your clients some information, but maybe you're still in that qualifying phase and they haven't committed to booking with you. This is a really good way to just take the first page and give them a teaser and give them an idea of what they can expect from the rest of the trip without kind of showing all your cards and all the suppliers are booking and, pricing isn't necessarily included in the itinerary template, but all those other details. So you don't have to worry about them turning around and booking it themselves. And then we have a departure day, and the return day is the last here. And this middle one, page 3, is a trip day. You will be able to, I just right-clicked on this, you're going to be able to duplicate the page depending on how long your trip is. So if it's 10 days, you just keep going, you're going to update these numbers, and that's how you make that itinerary template as long as you need it to be. So I'm going to go back here. And to get started, to brand it to your agency, the first thing you're going to do is delete our sharing is caring link here. And then now that I add all these pages, I have to scroll, take out our ad for the 7-day setup accelerator. So you have kind of a clean slate of the template to start with. And what you need to do now is plug in your images, logo, and change the color to reflect your own brand and style. So instead of one small step travel, let's say host agency reviews. If you have a subheading, you can add that here. This is where you can update your contact information, address, phone, email. Let's say, Mary, if you have questions, that's where you can find me. Okay. And that's really basically it in terms of updating the content for your agency, just kind of getting the cover page all set up. And then one thing I want to do is I have all my fun images and logo in here. Now, to upload logos and images, it's a drag and drop situation, and I've already put them in here. All you need to do is either click on the upload files and your finder is going to pop up, or you can just drag and drop them into here and it'll populate. So I'm going to add my logo, Host Agency Reviews logo here. Whoop, where'd you go? Oh, wrong one. Okay. I promise. Oh, let's see here. Here I say it's easy, and then I'm all right. I'm going to add here. And then I'm going to update the images that are on the pages here. So let's see what I've got. I'm going to do this. I'm basing this on a Sedona trip that I took through the Adventure Travel Trade Association. It was so good. Sedona weekend. Okay. And then just drag the photos in these little frames here. Superstition. You know what? I'm going to choose a different one. Yeah. Oh, man. What a good trip. Yeah. So you get the idea. All these beautiful, beautiful pictures of the trip that's going to make your client just so excited to leave. Actually, I can't stop myself. I have to put in the dino fossils here. So you have the pictures updated, you have your logo in there, and you have your contact information and agency name. The next thing you can do is update the template colors if you wish to. My kind of trick for that is you just click on the color that you want to update, and there's a way that you can change it across the entire document. So you're not just, clicking on this, changing it, clicking on that, changing it. So you go up here to the color box, and another little trick I have is you can either look at the photo colors and pick a photo color, or if you're more choosy, you can go to a custom color here and find a color in the photo that you like. And what I like to do then is to change it across the entire document is I just press change all, and that's going to change all of that light green to this blue color. Let me just do it here. For this one, I'm gonna go for a really bright orange thing. Now, again, I'm, no master of color theory, so this is merely an example. But once you have all of that done, it's going to be just, you'll have a really good infrastructure for a template. And this is what that is going to look like. And at this point, it's going to be ready for you to duplicate and customize to each individual client's trip. And so to customize that, all you have to do is change out the dates, the name, maybe it's like Stein family to make it more personal to your client. You're going to update the flight information. You can add extra days in here if you want to, group everything together. You can make that into one box and duplicate it. So let's say, maybe it's just a 3-day trip and not a 4-day trip. We'll just, change it up a little bit. Again, deleting the pages in the middle. One of the other things that we added into this itinerary is a place to add notes that kind of show your professionalism as a travel advisor. So for example, if you're booking a trip for a family and then in Minneapolis airport, you can be like, hey, there's this great play area in this part of the airport. Or you can be like, oh man, I really love the Surdix grab and go area by H8 if you're in Terminal 2 or something like that. Or you can also say nothing. But just to kind of illuminate your expertise and your divine knowledge as a travel advisor, and it's going to make them feel like they're really taken care of. And we also added a place to, we have kind of the standards: flight, transfer, lodging, if there's an activity, dining suggestions. I'm just like a foodie. So here's, if you're an advisor, you want to put some dining suggestions in there, you can do that, or don't wanna, no problem. Just, you can delete the whole thing. So, and each page is kind of the same, has the, place for the points of interest, the dining, and then just kind of all the information that you need and the return. So you'll just update the content. And then when you download it, you can download it as a PDF here. Oh, let me move my face out of the way. Going to the other side of the screen. All pages, download. There it goes. Oh, hot tip. You actually will want to download it as a PDF because you might, for example, let's say, put a link to your agency here. So let's say I want to go to www.hostagencyreviews. You will need to download that. Oh, I don't want it underlined. So I'm just going to go here and click underline so that link doesn't underline. You will want to change it to a PDF so those links will translate when you send it to your client, because those links won't transfer if you download it as a PNG image. Press download, voila, you have it. Your beautiful itinerary. So that's a wrap. It's really fast. It's easy. I think it looks pretty good. You can have your friend with the design eye take a look and give you their final blessing. But if you have any questions, just go ahead and reach out to me. My name is Mary, again, at Host Agency Reviews. You can email me at mary@hostagencyreviews.com. See you soon. Thanks for watching.